Superb cross from Peter Houstra, the diving header from Ali McCoist for his 4th goal of the season. And he'll be well pleased with that one. Began with the long throw from Robertson into the path of Houstra. It looked as though Sanderson had shut him down, and now it's McCoist diving to glory to make it 3-0 to Rangers. Chested down by Mo Johnston. Play by Sandy Stewart, getting away from Johnson. He's now challenged by Spackman. Some support there from Jimmy Boyle. Now it's Black. To play by Airdrie. Boyle again. David Robertson conceding the corner kick. With the corner. Well taken by Andy Gorham. Well, the Rangers defence failing to cut out the cross. Honour and Balfour going for it. And well taken by the Rangers keeper. Nisbet conceding the free kick. Quickly taken to Coyle. Good early cross. Cleared though by Kuznetsov. For Airdrie, challenged by McCall. McCoy's giving it away to Evan Balfour. Coyle, good play by Coyle, getting in the cross, away by Nisbet. Airdrie keeping on the pressure. Sandy Stewart, good play by Airdrie again, the chance on, it's cleared though by Nisbet with Andy Smith challenging. John Butler was also there, but it was an excellent piece of play by Sandy Stewart and a good defensive header by Nisbet. So we're inside the final minute of the first half. Airdrie would dearly like to claw something back here. It's Black's corner, it's headed away by Robertson. Kid coming forward, caught by Mo Johnston. Good play by the striker. Forward now to Mikhailichenko, he's got Houstra. Forward, good pass. McCoist, Mikhailichenko racing through the middle. Kuznetsov's coming to join them. Ali McCoist! Right across the face of goal and pushed behind by Jimmy Boyle. Well, almost a second goal for Ali McCoist. Again, it was Houstra with the cross. McCoist wide of target. There goes the half-time whistle. Well, a good solid first half performance by Rangers. The opening goal coming after just 13 minutes from the head of Scott Nisbet. A free kick by Peter Houstra, and there was Nisbet to nip in ahead of the defence. And Ali McCoy scoring a peach of a goal just before half-time. Again, Houstra providing the cross, and McCoy's diving to head the ball into the back of the net. The half-time score here at Broomfield, Airdrie 0, Rangers 3. Gets underway. And Airdrie have made a change, bringing on Graham Harvey for John Butler. Well, yep, short of all of that is a free kick to Rangers. Handball against Kenny Black. Well, they can have a smile about it. Nisbet's free kick. Ben Stevens well forward. Mo Johnston. And topples to the ground. Rangers fans claiming a penalty. The referee says no. It's a good turn by Johnston. Robertson providing a cross. Johnston's in there again. So on Coyle back to his goalkeeper. Well, Coyle having to do a lot of backtracking this afternoon. He's quite sure he'd rather be at the other end. But there was the long ball played forward. Mo Johnston turning. and down he went there after that challenge. Kuznetsov and Harvey going for it, the Rangers player winning it, but Black stepping in, getting away from Nisbet. Kenny Black, that was a good effort by the former Rangers player, pouncing there as the ball broke loose, getting away from Nisbet, firing the ball just wide of target. So Airdrie about to make a substitution. Owen Coyle is going off, and young Mark Abercrombie coming on, just 17 years of age. He's had one appearance as substitute already this season, and a brother of Billy Abercrombie. Sandy Robertson has come on for Rangers. There he is. So an early touch there for the Airdrie substitute. So Peter Houstra is the man who's left the field to allow Robertson to come on. There's an early touch for him. Oh, wonderful save by John Martin. Well, Sandy Robertson has been in the field just a few moments. A wonderful shot by the Rangers player and a terrific one-handed save by John Martin. Kuznetsov to Stevens. Johnston. Sandy Robertson with support from Gary Stevens. Challenge going in from Jimmy Boyle. So Gary Stevens, a chance on for Ali McCoy. Swept off the line. Well, Jimmy Sanderson did well there. Here come Rangers again. Robertson to McCall. Better play this by Rangers. Ali McCoy. Oh, another marvellous save by John Martin. Well, Ali McCoy can't quite believe it. Well, a lot of pressure on here from Rangers. Gary Stevens, it was, shrugging off the challenge of Jimmy Boyle, getting the ball right across the face of goal. Ali McCoy's effort hooked away there by Jimmy Sanderson. Rangers take the corner. Robertson's cross. McCall! Oh, John Martin does it again. That's three quite magnificent saves by John Martin in as many minutes. Well, it really was a well-hit shot from McCall as the ball was partly cleared. First time with his right foot. Well, Martin very much the hero of Airdrie. He's conceded 3 goals, but what a wonderful display of goalkeeping. Long ball forward for Sandy Robertson to chase, cut out though by Jimmy Sanderson. Gary Stevens following up. Chris Honor in ahead of Mo Johnston. Now it's Sandy Stewart running into trouble though. Johnson, a good ball to Ali McCoy. Well, Ali McCoy gets his second goal of the match, and Rangers 4. 83 minutes gone. Well, it's tenacious play by Mo Johnston. He was battling away with Chris Honor. He looked up, he saw Ali McCoy, flipped it forward. Not the best of strikes by McCoy, but enough to increase Rangers' lead. Well, Walter Smith at last can manage a smile. It's been a trying couple of weeks for him, but a good solid performance from the champions this afternoon. Harvey switching the play to Sandy Stewart. Sanderson and Black combining. Ball forward. Andy Smith. Saved by Andy Gorham. And the shot by Evan Balfour knocked off the line. Still Airdrie keeping on the pressure. The free kick awarded now to Rangers on the edge of the box. But Airdrie at last threatening the Rangers goal. Andy Gorham making a good save there. Balfour's shot then cleared off the line by Gary Stevens. So we're inside the last couple of minutes. Sandy Robertson for Rangers. Good play again, getting a ball onto his left foot. Off the face of the bar. In actual fact, the flag had gone up. But again, this young player showing his tremendous shooting power. He's already brought out one great save from the goalkeeper, flashing that one against the bar, but the linesman had his flag up. There goes the final whistle. So Rangers will be well pleased with the afternoon's work. So too will Ali McCoist with 2 goals, his second coming after 83 minutes. It was good play by Mo Johnson, who won the ball, looked up and clipped it into the path of McCoist, who sent it beyond John Martin. The final score here at Broomfield, Airdrie 0, Rangers 4.
Ali, you practically doubled your season's total, so you must be fairly pleased with the afternoon.
Yeah, definitely, Jerry. I think it was important for us to get back on the rails after the disappointment on Wednesday and the disappointment league before that, but we did that today and it was very, very pleasing.
Apart from yourself, the strikers have dried up a bit recently in the goal-scoring stakes.
That's right, we haven't been scoring maybe as regular as we would have hoped and maybe should have, but it was important. Morris and myself got 3 between us today, and should have been 4 if I'd squared the one later on, but we're happy with 3 out of 4.
John Martin had a few great saves there, hadn't he?
He did. The big man had a couple of great saves and all credit to him, but we got the goals, first couple of goals just at the right time, I think, and from then on I think, to be fair, there was only going to be one winner.
Some good individual performances, but I thought Oleg Kuznetsov had his best game since joining the club.
I think watching Oleg now day in, day out, I think his confidence has come back. He had a very, very bad and poor injury, which was going to take time, and he's just coming back now and he's getting stronger and he's getting more confident every day, and I don't think it'll be too long before we're seeing the very, very best of him.
Now, there was a bit of a scare involving yourself during the game. You went over in your ankle. How is that bearing up?
It's not too bad, thanks, Jerry. It's the one I got a kick over in Prague, and I've been struggling for a couple of weeks with it, and Walter gave me his autograph on it earlier on today, but it's not too bad. Stood up okay.
Is everyone starting to get over the crushing disappointment of the European Cup tie?
We've got to, Jerry. There's no point in moping about. I think the manager said a good piece yesterday that there's nobody more disappointed in the players, and that is the case. Obviously, the dressing room was like a morgue after the game, but it was very, very important that the manager and Archie Knox picked us up for today's game, which they did very, very well, and we responded well with a good 4-0 win. So I think hopefully now we can just concentrate and get some good league results behind us.
Today's results have fairly tightened up the top of the league, and there's a good midweek card coming up.
Not half. It's going to be very, very interesting. Hibs are going great guns. Aberdeen had a good win and Celtic beat Hearts, which was good for the league possibly. Everything to play for. Hibs undefeated, and hopefully all good things have got to come to an end.